So last week we had another one of our calls, and one of the guys asked, and we discussed a topic of motivation and kind of having to push yourself to do the things that you want to do or you should be doing. And basically, he talked about his struggle to stay healthy and go to the gym, and the weird thing was that he used to be really excited about that, and it used to be effortless. Back in the day, he used to just go to the gym. He used to be super strict on his diet, and he used to be so excited about it because it's like he wanted to get that physique. He wanted to get a great body, and he was really passionate about it. That was all he could think about. And now he's struggling with it. And the same thing happened to his business as well. So his business, he started out really excited about wanting to achieve that freedom, and he ended up building a multi-million-dollar business that he's now selling for multiple millions of dollars, and he's not motivated. He really dreads work, and he doesn't like it at all. And we basically just discussed what's behind that. Why is that? And some of the things that we discussed were basically that his priorities have changed. He used to think, hey, if I have this business, I have this freedom, and then I am really excited about being able to do what I want. And now he has that. He's traveling around the world. But there's something else that excites him, but it's not this. And he kind of realized, hey, what I wanted in the beginning, this freedom and stuff like that, it's cool. I wouldn't want to change it really, but it's not what I actually wanted, or there's still something missing. And basically it's figuring out, what do you really want now? Like, what really excites you now? Because back in the day, when he was really excited about going to the gym, he was really clear about, I want to have that great physique, and yes, just want to be that guy that's like great physique, and all the things that he associated with it. Back in the day, he thought, hey, if I have the physique, then I'll be successful with women, people will respect me more, and I will respect myself more, and I love that, and it's the competitiveness of it, and it's basically, pushing myself, and he was really excited about it. And what is it now? Because now this doesn't excite him anymore. He realized, to go to the gym to get a great physique, I realized, hey, this is not really something that changes anything about my life that much. It does change things, but it's not super transformative. It's not like, this is the one thing, if I do this, everything else will fall into place, right? But it's easy to push yourself or to do things when you're really clear on, this is going to transform everything, this is going to be so great. And then it's fun as well. But I kind of made the point, we're all making different points in these calls, we all give our perspective, and I was making the point of, hey, usually when you're doing great things, there isn't much pushing involved. Like for me, to go to the gym, there's a tiny bit of like, come on, gotta go. Oftentimes it's literally, I want to go. And that's with anything that I believe really enabled me to change, where it didn't require me to push myself, really. So it goes back to that thinking of, do we really need motivation? Is that really something that we should rely on? And I don't think it is. I think you should find something that you enjoy so much that you don't need to motivate yourself. Or ideally, look at the things that you want to do and think, does it really motivate you? And what about it would motivate me? And then getting really clear on that, and getting a clear why, getting a clear clear reasons behind it and associations. Because if this happens, if I do this, then this will happen as well, and then I'll get better at this, and then I experience more of this. And basically, I told him, hey, dude, you need to look at, what do you really want in life right now? Because we asked him, and he was like, I don't really know. So it's hard to do anything if you don't know where you're going and why you do things. So if you're ever lacking any motivation, it's really because of that. It's because what motivates you is not actually, what you think motivates you is not actually what motivates you. Because oftentimes it's put on by other people, it's put on by society. Like, let's say, for example, you want to get that great physique. Why? Because you think that, if you get a better physique, then women will respect you more, or you'll be more attractive, or you will feel better about yourself. And these things might be true, they might not be true, but this can motivate you. But if you want a great physique, because that's what you should want as a guy or as a girl or as anyone, as a person, then this it just doesn't sound motivating. And oftentimes we add so much BS stuff that's just for our ego. Like, and when I say us, I mean me. I did that. So when I look at my old vision boards or my old goals, it would literally be there was a Maserati on it or like a villa. And I'm realizing now, being around people that have these things, I don't want them. I really don't want them. I don't want to own a car. I don't want to be in a villa. I just want to have a small, nice place. And it doesn't motivate me. But I used to look at it and be like, yeah, be motivated. But it's like, I don't really care about these things. I care about things that are way different. Some other people that appreciate luxury and stuff like that, they might appreciate these things. I have a lot of guy friends here in Cyprus right now who just love cars. They're like super excited about it. They're like all nerdy about it, and they know every car by the BMWs and all that, and they love tuning cars and all that. This whole topic, and they're super passionate about it, and it's genuine. It's like they really get off on it, and I don't. So why do I put that on my vision board? Or even like goals such as, I want to be known by this many people. What does it actually give me? Like, what does it actually give me? And then really digging deep on, why do I want this? What does it really give me? And that was a tough pill to swallow for me, because for me it was just about significance. It wasn't just all about significance, like my entire motivation, but that specific goal of being known by that many people, that's about significance. What else would it be about? And I've realized now that whenever people admire what I do, or they're like, I get some sort of appreciation, or not appreciation, but like, just someone admiring what I do, it leaves me empty. It's like, oh, it's cool, but it doesn't make me happy. And I realize that now, and then I realize, hey, this if 1 million people look up to me, or they respect me, or they, I don't know, want to be like me, or they admire me, then that wouldn't give me anything either. So why would I have that goal? It's not motivating. It's literally not motivating. There's a part of me that thinks it's motivating, and that's my ego. And it also has some practical advantages, of course. For example, you have more influence, you have a bigger network, you could say. But there's better ways to achieve that, and you shouldn't have to be known by all these people. And then really looking at what really motivates you, because I think it's different for everyone else, and figuring out what is that? What really is that motivates you? And is it really something that motivates you, or just something that you think would motivate you because that's what motivates people, or that's a goal that you should have, like the great body, the significance, the fame. Maybe you want some fame, or maybe you really want that stuff. Who knows? I don't know you, but the only person that knows you should be you, that really knows you. And it's different for everyone. Definitely different for everyone. It's your job to figure out what is it for you. And also not judging yourself for the things that you might want, because some people, they might want something that they wish they wouldn't want because it doesn't align with the goals that they have set that is what other people want. You know, for example, you set a goal of like, hey, I want to build $100 million business, which used to be a goal of mine. Like, why would I set that goal? It's cool, and I probably still want to do it, but it's not my main goal. It's not what I'm striving towards. It probably still ends up happening at some point, but it's a goal that I set because other people had that, and I don't know what else to set, so I guess I'll just set that goal. What point was I making? I'm talking too much shit again. So if you have that goal that you copied from other people, or you think that's what you want, it takes you away from the goals that you actually that actually motivate you. And oftentimes these are guilty pleasures where you think, I shouldn't want this because it's keeping me from the $100 million business. Like one of the goals could be, hey, to have fun every day with people that you care about and just clown around. But it's like, no, that fun is bad because it's keeping me away from building my $100 million business, which is a goal that you didn't set for yourself, but you just copied from someone else, or you think that's something that you should want. But what you actually want is the silliness and fun and adventure with people that you care about and community. So that's actually a specific example from me. And what lies behind the $100 million business is actually significance, and therefore acceptance, and therefore some sort of community and love, which I can have now already. So it's kind of weird. It's like you're looking for this, you're looking to achieve this goal, and you're postponing your other goals, or you don't want to set your other goals, which are actually your goals. And that's where you need to be honest with yourself. What actually motivates you? It could be very different for everyone. Could be something that, again, you're ashamed of. That's why it's a guilty pleasure. You wish you wouldn't want it, but you do want it. And things get so much easier when you actually do want things. Because I think someone like Jeff Bezos, he doesn't have to push himself to, like, it's not like he just pushed himself more than you, and that's why he has a bigger business. No, it's because he genuinely wanted to do these things, and he would have to push himself not to do them. He would have to push himself not to do them. Just like my buddy in the call who asked about his lack of motivation and what we think about it. When he went to the gym, in the beginning, he had to push himself not to do it because he was so obsessed with it. So that's why I'm looking now for things where I'm like, this is so exciting to me. I don't care what other people think about this goal or what I want here or what I do, but it's so exciting to me, I'd have to push myself not to do it. And of course, there are these little moments where you're like, I gotta get this done. Come on, just do it. But overall, it should be easy for you, and I think it should be effortless for you to go the path that you're going down. My first business, I keep talking about that. It was just a grind. It was just pushing myself. It was just, I had to make money, and I wouldn't change anything that I did there, because I was actually in a bit of a tricky situation. I needed money, and that was the best opportunity that opened up for making money. But I wouldn't do this long term. I'm happy I sold it after 18 months, and I made a pile of cash. But I'm not doing that stuff again. I'd rather be broke and do what I love than keep doing this and make a ton of money. So yeah, tough conversation, and it might take some journaling, might take a lot of journaling, and I think it's one of the most important things to do. Figure out what you really want. It's like what everyone is missing at school, what they don't do at school. So dumb. Like, I had no idea what I wanted to do when I was at school. And I wanted to be a journalist because I thought there would be a lot of variety, because I don't want to sit in an office all day, and I also want to get outside. That's how much understanding I had of what I actually wanted in life. And then people pick a university course based on that limited understanding. It's like, anyways. Yeah, I hope this might have helped you, might have given you some thoughts. But yeah, that's what we talked about in this call, and I just wanted to share some of the points that some of the guys shared and that I shared, and yeah, that helped my buddy who asked that question. And I think a lot of people are going through it at some point in their life. So yeah, if you are, be honest with yourself. Don't add stuff that you think you should want, but stuff that you actually want. And I believe life gets so much easier when you go for that. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, then let me know. Just write a comment or share it with someone that needs to hear it, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you got something valuable out of it. Also, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you like this and you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe and also hit that bell notification to be notified when a new video comes out. And we're looking for more high-performing, established business owners in our group. So that's why you should check out the description as well and apply to join our group. It's 100% for free. We look for self-aware, self-developed, established business owners that are high performers and that are interesting and would add value to our group. We have weekly calls where we help each other out and just chat and have a bunch of fun. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just check out the link in the description below, and I'll see you in there.